Welcome. This is Trillium. I'm an emotion code, Reiki, and quantum healing hypnosis practitioner. Today I'm going to be sharing a little bit about myself and my journey. But first, I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I wanted to start off with Happy Halloween. I like to identify as a Lyran starseed, which is a ancient cat civilization from the star constellation of Lyra. Um, I believe that perhaps I descended from these cosmic star seeds in order to aid humanity. So, a little bit about my journey. I went to the National Holistic Institute in 2006 in California, Bay Area, near San Francisco. Um, and that's where I received my education as a massage therapist and in holistic health. Really opened my eyes to seeing the body as a whole system that includes nutrition, exercise, meditation, all of that. It really opened me up, and I'm so grateful because before that, I would think I was just eating bread and living off coffee, and I felt so terrible. Um, and it was the first time I ever had kale in my whole life. I guess, from San Diego, it was just which is where I'm originally from. It was just mainly carne asada, and that was not good for my constitution. When I was younger, I was wrecked with digestive issues, and then finally it started catching up to me in my early 20s, and that's when I decided to take control and start to eliminate processed foods and eat more whole foods, and then go towards a more vegetarian and then vegan diet in 2017. I finally committed, and there's no looking back. Um, so I even have a little group called Vegan Vixens, which is a raw vegan meetup. Um, so yes, I went to school for massage therapy, and as I did massage on people, not knowing I was an empath, was absorbing all of their heavy emotions, and it really took a toll on me to the point where I needed to take breaks in order to recharge because it was just depleting me. I wasn't able to ground or block or shield, and it was just taking my energy. And then later on, I learned how to, have energetic practices, which is another project of mine. The Empath Survival Guide, which I am planning on teaching shielding, blocking, grounding, clearing exercises, how to function in the everyday world as a highly sensitive person and empath. I also like to share about my work with emotion code, my healing journey, and emotional intelligence. So, anyway, the reason I got into energy work is all throughout my years of a massage therapist, I found people that had chronic issues that could not be helped by acupuncturists, chiropractors, massage, even surgery and injections and stuff like that. And I was looking for the answer, and the answer was so simple yet profound. And that is any emotion that we are not able to fully process, that we don't allow to run its full course, whether that's, maybe going through a heavy breakup, but having to continue on and function with work or school, or, a death in the family, something like that, or anger that we're suppressing because we're taught it's not appropriate to feel and express this anger, and it gets trapped in the body. Like anger gets trapped in the liver, and heartache in the heart, crying in the throat. I'll go more into that in other videos, but I finally got led to this thing called emotion code, and it's a modality developed by a chiropractor, Dr. Bradley Nelson, in which he uses a method of clearing trapped emotions with magnets. And in one of the parts of the book, he talked about clearing entities, and he called upon Jesus Christ. So I considered myself more new agey. I think, like an amalgamation of many different things. I take what resonates with me and use them as tools for my work. But I started working with Ascended Master Jesus to clear entities, and it worked. And then when I started working with Ascended Master Jews, I found that I was able to clear unlimited amounts of trapped emotions versus before when I was just doing it, calling on the archangels. I was only able to get rid of a few, as much as the body could process, because it would become overwhelmed somehow with the emotional overload. And that makes sense because there's been a time when I went through a meditation and I dislodged 10 emotions simultaneously without clearing or neutralizing the energy. And I basically went into, like a dark night of the soul kind of panic attack. And then I had to work through those. So, working through emotions and working with your body to clear them is actually a process and requires a lot of sitting through uncomfortableness and, being ready for the work. It's really work. But the reason why I work with Ascended Master Jesus is because he really does clear and perform miracles. But I do not really follow mainstream Christianity. I do believe that that energy, Christ consciousness, does exist. So I'm just working with that, and I'm following wherever I'm being led. But so after I started doing those healings, right, my work started to become very powerful, and I felt like I'm being supercharged. So I'm just going with it, and then later I was activated for Reiki, which is a Japanese healing modality that basically channels universal life force energy um, into the person to recharge or rebalance energies. Basically, life force energy channeling higher power and love into someone's body. So after I got activated for Reiki 2, I got activated for Reiki 1 in 2020, but I didn't really feel like I was, ready to go in that direction. It did give me the ability to channel more light in my massages, in which I use the prayer Ho'oponopono. I have videos on that, which is, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And this is super powerful. I say it over and over if I'm anxious, if I'm stressed out, if during the massage, to be able to channel positive energy and also neutralize any energy in the body. I do it while I'm clearing emotions. It's just super universal and handy. I love it. Anyway, so after doing body work for so many years and finding out that there's deeper root causes, I decided to go very deep, especially being an empath, an energetic empath. So my nervous system is very, very sensitive, and I can sense other people's emotions. And now that I've been activated for Reiki, I feel like I receive um, intuitive messages, and my psychic vision has really been opened up. So that's really been interesting. When I've done enough time, I'm going to be activated as a Reiki master so I can go to the next level and then activate people as well. So recently I've been called to reach, I've been just focusing on work and school, but I've been called to step into leadership and turn these communities that I've been building, which are Vegan Vixens, um, which is a raw vegan meetup group, the Empath Survival Guide, which is an empath group, and also Reiki Circle, together to have meetings in the future, which I'm forecasting about March of next year once I tie up some loose ends. But I will be slowly building and getting the word out for community for my first official circle and gathering of energy healing raw vegan food and community and support. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my little check in. If you have any questions or if there's anything you'd like to see, please comment below. Also, yes, just take a moment to admire my little toe rings and new anklet that I just bought. Let me know if you like it and if you'd like more videos like this. Hope you all are well. Happy Halloween, and sending you all love and light.